So I'm back on NBA Live Mobile and we've got ourselves an MVP card for SGA. He's 99 overall, playstyle select, and he's looking like he's giving out a team combo guard boost, which is elite, which is absolutely great. He's at the point guard spot, and of course you had to have got, I believe, all of the players from one side of the map. So whether that be the Pacer players or of course the Oklahoma City Thunder players. Of course, OKC went on to win the championship. I got myself 2 tokens. Unfortunately, I had a bunch of videos lined up. I couldn't make them happen just with a bunch of IRL stuff. But as you can see over here, we'll claim up SGA to complete the set and get him onto our lineup. So let me know in the comments down below what you ended up with the finals promo. But we're going to pick him up at the strategic playstyle. It's kind of the playstyle that I've used in every single season so far. So we'll pick him up. The other token is basically useless. Unfortunately, we can't use it to claim 2 of him, maybe at 2 different playstyles or something like that, but we can't do that. You can see I've got every single player from the promo itself. I had some videos lined up. I was going to do gameplay with both of the players, put them up against each other in terms of the teams, do a Pacer versus OKC. As I mentioned, I had a lot going on, so unfortunately I couldn't make those videos happen, but we will be replacing this SGA card from the promo itself. It's interesting to see what sort of stats have been upgraded over here. Just looks like everything's been +2 pretty much. Some of them have been +1 in terms of the stats. You can see the 3-pointer goes up to 97, mid-range up to a 95, decent speed and agility, of course 101 on the speed and 93 on the agility over there. And of course the boost is getting an upgrade as well. You can see now a +4 boost with the elite one, and combo guard boost is a great boost to have. So we're going to stick him into this season 9 lineup straight up to a 104 overall. We got 1 maxed out stat, which is going to be that foul mistakes, but this promo was very good in helping your lineup out with all of the boost that you've got on these players. Team boost +3, absolutely amazing to fill out your roster. You can see my jersey and my court are absolutely useless this season. I haven't really been playing a huge amount to get myself those good boosting jerseys. Same with the boost item pretty much. We got a regimen one with that gold defensive boost, but we're going to go over to the boost lineup that I've got. This is through using past season players which you can't get, as well as the items and the courts and the jerseys, unfortunately, because they are from past seasons. But we're going to go ahead and put SGA into this one just to see what he goes up to in this boost lineup. Straight up to a 112 overall. That's the power of some of these boosts. +13 on his overall, and you can see we got +33, 38, even 43 on his dunking to max out a lot of these stats, which are looking absolutely great. A lot of these boosts are geared more towards the offensive boost rather than defensive boost. You can see all of them over here. Again, these are just past season players, so unfortunately you can't get any of them at the moment. But we'll do 1 showdown quarter with him in the season 9 lineup at 104 overall, and then we'll switch over to that ridiculously boosted version of him in that boost lineup. But let's take a look at him in the showdown quarter. Of course, there has been a couple of changes to the game recently, or new additions should I say, with the new promo, which I will be doing a little bit of a breakdown and looking at that one in a bit more detail fairly soon. So make sure you subscribe with notifications turned on for that. We also got some news about some potential update coming as well, which is looking really exciting. I just want to do some gameplay for my first video back, and then we will dive into all of that stuff a little bit later on throughout the week. So we have found a matchup over here. It looks like we're up against a similar team. 104 overall. He's got SGA, he's got Williams, he's got Jones, and then he's got 2 extra players with Julius Randle and Haslam over there. So this is going to be a fairly even matchup for me to try and use this SGA card. Hopefully I can get the win overall. Can we win the tip-off? We just about do with Hartenstein over here. But let's go SGA with the 3-pointer as he sinks that one to kick things off. He's got a 110 3-point shot. Of course, I got those boosts from all of the other players we got from the promo itself, which is definitely helping out this team. Jones is going to come through though, and he's just about going to knock down that layup. But let's see what we can do with SGA. It's going to be interesting to see whether or not he's got the dunk package. He's going to come through for his first layup over there. Fairly basic one, but a really good layup stat at 106. I think his dunking stat is quite low, so maybe not having the dunk package be expected of this card. But they dished it out to Williams on that left-hand side, or right-hand side, should I say, as he knocks it down with his 106 mid-range. I don't know what's up with the body scans of Williams over there, but we'll go for a 3-pointer. Unfortunately, though, SGA just missing that one. Let's play it back out to SGA. Try and drive in this time. He's getting posted up by himself over here. Can he find a way around? We'll get the 2-pointer off. Unfortunately, a poor release on my part as he misses that one. An 86 post shot probably didn't help either in him trying to make that shot over there. But there, SGA, he's gone for a deep three-pointer, or a tough one, and luckily he's missed that one and we get the rebound. So let's run up the court with Jones onto the left-hand side. Let's try that three again, and there we go. He's knocking that one down, no problem at all. Up by 4 points. That's not a bad start to the quarter, although we can try and ramp things up a little bit. But SGA is going to come through and he's going to get sent to the floor, but he knocks down his dunk. Two-handed slam, very basic over there. Can we come through with a dunk of our own? Try and get around our man. Spin move off into the layup again as we make that one. My hopes aren't held too high with him having a dunk package, but at the point guard spot, it's always fun to get the shots off instead of really going in for those dunks with some of these players. But SGA off to Williams on that left-hand side as he knocks down that three-pointer. His three-pointers at 110. As that finals promo card, which is really, really good. But SGA, again, another layup. I can't get him to do a dunk at the moment, which is a bit of a shame. But let's hopefully try that again next time around and actually get a dunk in. But we're up by 3 points, which isn't bad. Just a minute left to go in this quarter. They've gone for the 2 points, so they missed that one. Jones with the rebound. I tried to get the block there, but unfortunately no one could get on the right side of him to get that block. But SGA, let's run up the court. We'll try a step back shot if we can. Perfect release on that one as he sinks the shot. First time of asking. That's a nice move with SGA over there, getting that sort of sidestep step back shot and knocking it down. There, SGA's come through straight through the defense and getting that layup made. His layup's at 100, which is great to see. But again, we're coming through with another layup. Back-to-back layups in this game. 106 on our card in this one over here. But come on, we're still winning by 4 points. Let's hopefully try and get one dunk before the quarter ends. Can we get the steal? Unfortunately not. Randall's just going to stop us from getting the ball off of the SGA card. Williams, what's he going to do? They're just going to hold on to the ball and waste time. There we go. Randall coming through as he makes the layup. So we got 12 seconds to go. We got a 2-point lead, so I could try and get a dunk and just seal the game off. You know what? We'll try it. He's going to go for the slow-mo, but he gets stopped by Haslim, unfortunately. So we're not going to see a dunk in this game unless we get the rebound. SGA is going to knock it down, so there is no rebound whatsoever. What's Williams going to do? Off to SGA. We got a 4-point lead, so we've pretty much won our side of the game. SGA with the steal from half court. And unfortunately, that's just going to miss over there. If he had made that, that would have been absolutely ridiculous. But I don't think we're going to win overall because the 4 points difference is not massive at all. So Fabiano, hopefully I'm saying that right, the guy I'm playing against, will probably get the win if I had to make a guess. You never know, we could get the win in this one, but we'll go over to the boost lineup and test him out at 112 overall. Hopefully it's a little bit easier to get a dunk off because his dunk stat will be a lot higher with these boosts on him, and we'll try and get as many points as we can once I've got myself at least one dunk with this SGA card. Okay, so the game took a very long time to find me a matchup. We got a fairly easy opponent, although sometimes that can sort of screw with the game a little bit and make me miss a bunch of shots. But hopefully that's not going to happen in this game. SGA will try and get around Steph Curry, go for the mid-range shot, and he's going to knock that one down at first time of asking. 2 away from completely maxing out his mid-range stat, now at a 123. And Showdown, the max you can get in a stat is 125, which is nuts. Can we get the steal off Steph Curry? Unfortunately though, Johnson just about picking the ball up after trying to get the steal with that Bob McAdoo. As Curry knocks down a mid-range shot over there. He's one of the cards from the new promo in the game at the moment. Again, I'll try and make a video about that promo a little bit later on down the line, but we have maxed out the 3-point stat on SGA, so that's now 125. Steph Curry with another 3-pointer, answering back there with his 111 3-point stat, which is absolutely nuts. But come on, let's go with SGA, try and get a dunk off. We'll go for the spin move. You know what, we'll go into the mid-range shot. Why not? Nice smooth move there from SGA to knock that one down. Got Curry again going for the 3-pointer and again making that shot. Come on, he's got to miss at some point surely. But then again, it is Steph Curry. We'll go for another step back 2-pointer as SGA makes that look super smooth and knocks it down. Got Curry driving in, playing over to Morning, back out to Shepherd. What's he going to do? He's playing it back out to Curry. Surely Curry can't make another shot. Hopefully we can get the ball off someone. Shepherd, he's gone for a 2-pointer this time and he's wide open. So of course he's going to knock that one down. It's only 10-9 in this game. We are down, but SGA found a little bit of space, but he gets the ball stolen off him, which doesn't make much sense considering he's got 115 dribble compared to their 75 steal, which is absolutely nuts. But this is what I mean. The game can go a bit topsy-turvy when you got such a big overall advantage. But let's go in with SGA. It's just going to be that regular two-handed slam pretty much. Dunking at 116 now, which is nuts. But we are still losing, I believe, in this quarter. It's hard to tell when you're both the Golden State Warriors. But Curry's got the ball again. What's he going to do over here? He's trying to get a 3-pointer off, but Shepherd's going to go for the 3, and he's going to knock it down to open up a 4-point gap on us. So we maybe need to start shooting some 3-pointers with SGA over here. We'll go in for that. Is that a 2? It just unfortunately is, but at least he's knocking it down to give us another 2 points on the board. This is actually quite tough to try and get the win. Shepherd, what's he going to do? He's going to drive out a little bit, playing it over to Jones, a wide open 2. Luckily, he misses that one, and we got onto Tukumpo there to help us secure that rebound. So let's play it over to SGA, try and get a 3-pointer, and there we go. Perfect release as he sinks the shot over here. I don't think SGA's missed a single shot. That's what happens when you completely max him out to the levels that we have. And luckily, they get called on an offensive foul, so we get the ball straight away with 32 seconds left to go. We're up by 1 point. Let's make that a 3-point lead. SGA again knocking down the mid-range over there. So up by 3 points. Hopefully Curry doesn't knock down another 3-pointer to completely tie up the game over here. He's played it over to Johnson, back over to Curry, back over to Shepherd. What are the AI doing? Just wasting a little bit of time over here. Curry gone for the 3-pointer, and that's his first miss of the game, which is good to see. But let's try and drive in with SGA. There we go. Another basic 2-handed slam, but just a quick basket nonetheless. We're up to 20 points with this SGA card, which is nuts. If we can get the ball back pretty quickly, and saying that they have missed their shot, which we got the ball back with McAdoo off to SGA on the left-hand side. Unfortunately, just missing that one. I didn't get a chance to get a release off in that shot. It says it was challenged, and we do end up winning that quarter by 5 points. Again, not a massive margin, but we'll see what happens when our opponent plays their quarter. But not a bad quarter at all. We do actually win the game overall, the first one, when we played with that Season 9 lineup. So that is good to see over there. But SGA is a great card, high overall. And of course, when you boost him up to the max like I can do with the multi-year one, he's absolutely nuts. But a nice addition to the team, a good boost. You can see if I can find a photo of my team before the promo actually started, I'll put it up on screen now. And I've gone up to a 104 overall just from this promo. So that's really good to see. And the new promo itself is looking even better with some of the boosts and the players which you can get. And of course, that announcement and all of that stuff, I'll try and make a video on all of that, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But if you want to go check out Dunk City Dynasty, which is a new mobile basketball game, it looks fairly fun to go ahead and play through. I've been playing it here and there. If you want to go check out some of the videos I've made, the playlist should be popping up in the bottom left hand corner, and I'll see you guys over there. Peace.